WPTV.
Please give it up for another beautiful lady, Sam Cordero.
Hi, guys. Oh my God. So do you ever meet someone and you just you know that they were emo in high school? Like they downgrade from the chunky spiky jewelry to the shitty plastic chokers. Their hair is all dead and damaged from all the bleaching and the dyeing, and that one time they tried to give themselves side bangs with safety scissors. They're probably gay. I look at all these incoming freshmen and I notice these traits about them, and I just kind of narrow my eyes and I think to myself, I know who you are. I was you. And, I know that you listen to Halsey and 21 Pilots and Post Malone now, but I also know that you pop in those AirPods at night and you cry yourself to sleep listening to My Chemical Romance because you are still not over the breakup. I know for a fact. I see that shitty forearm tattoo. I see the nose piercing, and I know that you got them both to scare people away so that no one talks to you, and that you constantly dye your hair to deal with that social anxiety. And I also know that you make a lot of morbid jokes that more often than not just kind of leave people more worried for your mental state than anything else. And I still struggle with that. Someone will ask me, what's wrong on a day that I just look tired? And my immediate response will just be morbid depression. And their face softens and they look kind of worried and they're like, oh man, I'm so sorry. And I immediately have to be like, no, it's fine. It's funny. I'm so sad all the time. I was walking with one of my sorority sisters the other day, and I dropped my phone on the sidewalk, and my just blatant reaction to it was, I'm gonna kill myself. And she looks at me really concerned as if I'm actually gonna do it, and I immediately have to be like, no, it's fine. It's like the N-word for depressed people. I'm allowed to say it. It is okay. I promise. It's fine. But I walk away from any interaction like that, and that anxiety starts to creep in because I'm thinking, they're just kind of left with that impression of me. God damn it, now I have to dye my hair pink. The thing about having anxiety and depression too is that they're like those two friends that you have in high school that you don't really like, but you hang out with anyway because you don't really have anyone else to sit with at the lunch table. And on the one hand, you have anxiety who's just constantly bickering you and nagging at you for all the shit that you have to do, but not giving you a hint of a clue of where you should start. And then on the other hand, you have depression who's just hey buddy, you should just sleep. And while they're bickering and arguing and going back and forth and you're just thinking, I don't want to be here, you're looking and you want to sit with someone else at the lunch table, and then you look over and all the way across the cafeteria you see that nice, beautiful table, and at that table is sitting serotonin and self-esteem. So you walk over and you're like, hi, and their immediate response is, you can't sit with us! Thank you.
Thanks, Sam. I love that set. I'm actually bipolar, and ever since I got diagnosed, I do hard drugs a lot less. Just because, cocaine is expensive and a manic episode is free.